We're going to take a look at some more Christmas decorations today. This time we're going to combine 3 decorations into one video because they're of similar style. And I think I'm going to run out of time to complete this series of all the decorations I found throughout the year, because in just a couple weeks we got to start focusing on pulling stuff out and putting it out. So I might just have to do one final video that's long that shows the rest of what I got that I wasn't able to do a separate video for because I ran out of time. So anyways, we're going to look at, I'm going to call them wall decorations. I'm not really sure what these are called. I found a few of these last year, with this plastic type thing with the lights on it. I don't know what these are called, but I found a couple of them last year and I hung them on the wall in the dining room area and a couple in the hallway, and I really liked them. So when I came across them this year, I picked them up. We got a couple pieces of cardboard on this one. I'm not sure if maybe this one has never been used. So we'll cancel that out. And we'll cancel this out. This is the Bethlehem star. This one is a snowflake. And this one is a regular star. I guess this one and the snowflake came from the same household because they have the same type of hanging yarn on them, or whatever string that is. All right, let's start with the Bethlehem star. This is a white lights. I think this is newer. It's extremely flimsy. I don't know what the branding or OEM is for any of these because I don't have the original packaging or any documentation whatsoever to go with these. Get the power bar out. Yeah, you can tell it's newer also because the lead wire is abysmal. This is a, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, probably a 50 light string. So probably 2.5 volt bulbs. A couple of them are not staying in place very nicely. I don't think that this has ever been used outside, otherwise it would probably be very yellowed. Here's the informations tag. It is UL certified for outdoor use. It says for indoor or outdoor use. Where are we at here? But there's no date code. Well, there's a copyright date of 2013, so these lights probably date back to the 2010 somewhere. Oh, there we go. There is a date code. August 2019. Interesting. 20 watts, 0.12. The amps made in China. Nope, that doesn't say 20 watts. It says 14.4 watts. Okay, great. Got a couple spare bulbs with it. A couple spare fuses. And some type of a hook. Hook with a suction cup, so I guess you could put this in front of a window. And I doubt that's ever been done because the whole thing would be all yellowed if that was. Okay, let's go ahead and plug this in. That seems to work pretty good. All the bulbs are working. Let's make sure it's not flaky at all. That doesn't seem to be flaky. Give it a little hurricane test. Nope, that seems to be working pretty good. All right, now let's move on to the snowflake. See, I guess most of these seem to have date codes on them. Oh, this is even newer. This is from 2022, so was only used a couple years, if it was used at all. And this one also is UL listed for indoor or outdoor use. Came with a bunch of spare bulbs, including some flasher bulbs. I could see this looking nice with twinkle bulbs, but not flashing bulbs really. I'm not much into flashing decorations and flashing lights. This is super flimsy as well. I'm not sure what it's worth. I think the other star is worse just because of the shape though. Now this is showing some bad signs. A bunch of these bulbs are very blackened on the tips. And that's usually indicative of a lot of bulbs being burnt out, so then they run hotter than they should, and then eventually they all burn out. So this one may or may not work. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check the power information for the other star. It's 0.1 the amps and 12 the watts. So just a little bit below what it's rated for. Alright, so there is something wrong with this. Get out of here. There's something wrong with this in terms of the bulb voltage, because when I plug it in, hopefully the camera will pick this up, but you'll see it kind of like flashes bright for a second, then it goes back down. And you'll notice here that some of these bulbs are significantly brighter than others. So it looks like somebody attempted to repair this at one point and did a halfway decent job in the sense that he or she got the bulbs changed, but they were definitely not the right voltage. So these are very bright and these are very dim. I'm not sure which ones were the originals. I wouldn't be surprised if the dimmer ones are... we're having a tripod malfunction here. I wouldn't be surprised if the dimmer ones are what it shipped with, because it's newer, so the bulbs are high efficiency, whatever bulbs. Okay, are these the ones that are burnt out, that are blackened? Yeah, so these ones that are burning bright are blackened, so those are definitely not the right kind of bulbs for this. Let's see, how does this work? Oh, it's all one piece. Interesting. All right, so this really needs to be relamped. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, almost half of it's kind of screwed up, so this should probably just be relamped because it's not correct. That's taking 16 the watts, and this said it's supposed to take 20.4 the watts. 0.13 the amps out of the claimed 0.17. Yeah, so this is kind of messed up. It works, but it should probably be relamped. Get out of here. Now we'll take a look at the other star. This one is also from 2022. So these are likely purchased on the same date, at the same time, at the same store. I found this back in January. So this, I wonder if this is already featured in a video. I might have shown this on a video called Influx of Christmas Decorations at the Thrift Store from people putting away the lights or whatever, something like that. Well, if it's duplicate, it's duplicate. Alright, so this one has one bulb which has expired, but it looks like everything else is pretty reasonable. I don't see any of varying brightnesses. The blue ones are starting to wear out already. Somebody typed in the comments box that the newer blue lights in particular seem to wear out very quickly, and I agree with that. Because if you look at the green ones and the pink ones and the yellow ones, they're pretty much fine, but for some reason the blue ones are wearing out very quickly, which is unfortunate. That is taking 0.15 amps out of 0.17, 18 the watts out of 20.4, and has a power factor of 0.95. I'm not sure why it's not 1. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Now we'll set all of them up and turn them all on at once, and I'll put the lights off so we can get a better idea of what they look like in the dark. Well, as dark as I can make the studio during the day. Yeah, that definitely should be relamped. Somebody put the wrong kind of bulbs in there. Yeah, these are nice. I like these. I'll use these in the kitchen or in the hallway on the walls.